And welcome back to Calvin's Corner. Today we will be starting from level 1 in Rocket Bot Royale. This will be an absolute beginner's guide to gameplay. As a reminder, after the video processes, you can find key moments in the description. So instead of watching the video all the way through, feel free to look in the description for areas to jump around to. Also, you might consider to watch the video on faster speed. I talk fairly slowly, so you could probably even watch the video on 2 times the speed, move through some of the slower parts that have less action, slow it down when you get to an area you want to spend more time on. And before we begin, I'd like to welcome all the new subscribers and a very special thanks to all the new subscribers from Better Winter Pixel Games. BWPG is an independent Discord group of active Rocket Bot Royale players who hold events and discuss the game. So thank you all for being here. So if you're watching this video and you're new to Rocket Bot Royale, you probably have found the game on either Steam or browser. If you are on the browser, just keep in mind if you do not create an account, you will eventually lose your progress, so you will want to strongly consider going ahead, putting in an email, creating a password, so that way you can secure any of your progress that you make as you're playing the game. You might also want to consider purchasing the game on Steam. It's only a couple of bucks, but there are no advertisements, and Steam does have a better game engine. It seems to be a little bit less game stuttering when you play on Steam compared to a browser, even for those people who have a high-end computer with a nice network connection. So today, once again, we are starting from absolute level 1. And what you'll find when you first get into the game is on the left side we have play solo. This is going to be the place that you're going to be spending most of your time, and so since we want to play the game, we're just going to jump right in. And as you come in, you're going to have some energy that you can spend on different perks and different weapons, and as an absolute beginner you don't have very much, so you can put this all into, say for instance, health. Increase your health so you'll get less damage or take more damage during the game, or you can put in more weapons, and I would recommend maybe a little bit of both starting out. You'll notice as you put the different options in there, if you don't do it just right, you'll end up with maybe some extra energy, so you have to figure that out as you go along. So go ahead and jump into gameplay. And as we come in, we'll come into the lobby. And first thing is, in order to get going, you just click your left mouse button. Your A and D will let you move around. There will be a bunch of red bots and actual human players. Now, in order to fire your different special weapons, your initial weapon is your missile weapon. That's just the left mouse button. But then you have to change to different weapons. As we come into the video game play, you'll left click to jump out of the helicopter. You have to try to find your best place to jump out, otherwise you'll end up in the water. And we have a red bot there. So I've already fired my missiles, and by killing a bot you'll get instantly your missiles back. So in order to get off this area that we're on right now, we actually have to shoot our missiles into the ground to fly through the air. So this is actually kind of one of the most complicated parts about the game, is moving from landmass to landmass. You'll notice that the water is coming up as we move along, so we have to keep moving higher Okay. So I'm kind of glossed over quite a bit so far, specifically movement through the game. But since I've played this game quite a bit, I kind of know how to move through it fairly quickly. So you have a bot over here on the left. We aim our mouse, fire that direction, and we get a kill for that bot. We'll also have different areas where there will be special weapons. Now, in order to change to different weapons, you have different options. One of the options is to simply click on the weapon and then fire it. But that's a little bit slow. So what I've been doing is I've been using some of the hotkeys. So we'll go ahead and jump out of this game. You'll notice as we come into this part, we'll get some XP goals just for playing the game. And I think we may have actually gotten enough to level up one level possibly. So we come up to this tab, XP goals, and we've gotten a total of 70. So that is going to bring us to the next level. To see all the levels that are available, you can just click down here, view all levels. And with each of the levels, starting off, you'll get different perks, different rewards, you'll get gems, you'll get a new weapon that you can use, you'll get some gold. So these are the different XP goals that you'll want to focus on in order to move through the next levels. Oh, and we've got a bunch of people joining the stream. Hi everyone, thanks for joining. And so with the addition of our new level, we can now actually change and add in to rapid fire. So, but is that something that we actually want to do? Well, if you come back over your XP goals, you can take a look to see what sorts of things that we need to accomplish, and we actually need to accomplish a mine kill. So it might actually be better to come back in and change our weapons so that way we have more mines. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll go ahead and jump back into the gameplay. So once again, once you get into the game, basically all you have are moving left, moving right. And I had a lot of difficulties with this game starting off, because whenever I ended up upside down, when I pressed right, I'd go left. When I pressed left, I'd go right. And you just have to get used to that. When you're upside down, you have to press in the opposite directions. Okay, so once again, as we're coming through the game, we have to pick a place to jump out of our helicopter. The arrow will point to the direction that you're going to jump out. And then fire into the landmass to push us off the ground into the next landmass. So, talking about the weapons one more time, you can either click on the weapon, fire that at your enemy, which is a little bit kind of clunky. Otherwise, what you can do is you can utilize your hotkeys. You've got your tab and your reverse tab. And we got a player up above us trying to get at us, so we're going to... Oh, and they got us with a whirlwind to blow us into the water. So we'll go ahead and exit out, jump back in. And we got another XP goal complete. So we'll collect on the XP goal for the mines. Okay. Coming back into gameplay. We don't need to have the mines anymore, so we'll just mix it up just a little bit. Add in 2 more nukes and jump back into gameplay. Okay. So once again, coming into the new landscape, try to find a place to jump out.
We'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
And once again, so you have your tab key, and you can do a shift tab to reverse back and forth. Although I am on Steam, I forget about that. If you're on the web browser, you can actually shift tab through your weapons. So different options. You can tab through your weapons. You can hit 1 to go back to missiles, 2 to go to your mine. Basically, it will take you into each of your slots. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can do tab, shift tab, and I'm on Steam, so I can't do that when I'm on Steam. Or you can actually use your space button to take you through each of your weapon choices. If you have a mouse with a wheel, the wheel button will take you through each of your weapons options. So I can move through, back and forth through weapons fairly easily. And so those are the default weapon controls. And it looks like we have a player who's watching us on live stream right now. In the terrain, you'll end up having bots, and you'll have these bomb bots. If you can line them up together, kill them, you can get a double kill, get 2 birds with 1 stone. Now, one of the big tricky things about the game is navigating through the air. You're only given 3 missiles, and you have to use those missiles as part of your weapons to fight and also to navigate. And that's one of the hardest parts for the game that I have had when I first started playing, is being able to accurately move from one landmass to another landmass. And you just simply have to play the game and do your best. And at this particular point, we're down to 2 tanks. And I'm dead. Okay. So we'll back out for one moment. Collect on our XP. Got a badge. So badges can be found under skins. And once you get a badge, you can click on that, and that's going to add it to your tank. And we'll go ahead and collect on our missiles. That's going to bring us to another level. And we get 500 gold for that level up, plus 10 gems. And for the gold and gems, what you can do for the gold was, once you have 1,000, you can come back under skins. You can buy a salvage crate. There's 2 types of crates. You can get a 1,000 coin crate or a 20,000 coin crate. And the recommendation is keep purchasing basic crates until you have all of the blue crates, all of the blue items, and I'll talk a little bit more about that, and blue 1-star. And when you have approximately about 8 to 10 purple 2 stars, that's the time to start buying, or when you have to get 20, 8 to 10 2-star tanks. When you have that many left, that's the time to purchase the 20,000 coin crate. Otherwise, you're just kind of wasting your coins. So we'll go ahead and buy one of the basic crates. It's a little bit of a gambling situation here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So this is a 3-star tank, and that is really uncommon. It's like less than 1% chance of actually getting a 3-star item. So to have that to be my first tank for for a new account is just crazy. So if you come back over into tanks, now we've got the new tank. So heck, let's put that tank on. And you'll also have under here, you'll have parachutes. You can change to different parachutes, and you'll also have trails. Currently, I haven't gotten any new trails yet, so we've got what we've got. But coming back over to the tanks, basically, once again, you've got the blue 1-star, you've got the purple 2-star, and you've got the yellow 3-star. The 3-star are more rare. The blue tanks are you get those about 70% of the time when you get a basic crate. And then for the purple 2-star tanks, you'll get those about 30% of the time. And like I said, those 3-star, that was just crazy. That just doesn't happen. Those are very, very rare. Less than 1% of the time you're going to get those. So, yay. All right. So jumping back into the game. Like I said, the biggest thing I wanted to stress most about this video is the navigation. Basically, this is like one of the hardest parts, is just learning how to fire your missiles into the ground, to move from one landmass to the other landmass. And at the very beginning, it's just going to be very clunky, very difficult, very frustrating. So you just have to play a lot and just try to enjoy the game as much as you can. So, advanced tip is with the navigation of the things I think we said, the different options that we have. One thing that you could consider is software, such as if Microsoft Power Toys and other software to remap your hotkeys, your keys for changing various weapons. And that can actually make the gameplay move a little bit easier when you're not having to use the shift key to change from weapon to weapon. Okay. And jump it back in one more time. And we'll go ahead and trying to play the game, and this is a little bit new for me. A lot of viewers watching. Appreciate all of the support. So in the lobby, this is basically a place to practice.
Hang on, we're in for some chop.
Okay, so looks like I've got some friends who are going to fight with me here. So normally the game is Royale, but if you have friends, you can actually work together in the game. And I cannot tell who's friend and who's not at the moment, to be honest. And dead. Okay. Normally when I do these live streams, I don't have so much attention, so this is slightly new, getting used to the new situation here. So let's see. Things I wanted to stress were navigation, focusing on weapon controls, and point systems. Okay, so coming back into the lobby here, we are in season 53. And you're going to be getting basically either XP, which is helping us to level up to each of our levels, get different, getting different rewards for our XP rewards. And we've tracked that in the XP section of what our next goal is to achieve. We also have our season points for season 53. And these are the white cubes. And basically with each season, if you get the season pass, this will go up to 20,000, and there is a hidden Easter egg, a 50,000 tank. If you don't get the season pass, you're still going to get some coins and you'll get a season tank. So with that, if you were to unlock the season pass, you'll get some benefits. You'll get the season tank, exclusive season tank, and then you get enough season points, you'll get the evolve tank. You'll also get some trails. At the end, if you complete the 20,000, you'll get the 50 gems back. This will cost you 200 gems. And you also get an XP doubler, so during the, or at least double XP, so as you're doing your XP goals, you'll get twice as much. With the gems, it does require 200 gems, so you either have to collect those in the game as you go along. Some of those gems are going to be coming from your leveling up, but there's not going to be enough to get you to the 200 mark. So you have to get those through other methods, and we'll talk about that in a bit. And besides that, the other thing that's kind of important to know with a new account is if you were to make a financial purchase, I believe this is a deal that you have like 5 days to get. It's basically 400 gems plus a couple of tank and parachutes. And with that purchase, you will, I think this is only a Steam purchase. I don't know if you get this in the browser version or not, but it will give you 400 gems. And if you do fairly well at the game, that 400 gems most likely would last you to getting the season pass every month. And if you do well with the ranked games, then you probably within 3 months could probably get up to level 70 if you grind for those higher levels. So let's go ahead, jump back into the game. So trying to still treat this game as being a complete absolute beginner's guide. In the game, in order to level up, you want to focus on going for easy kills. So basically what I mean by that is killing bots. So when you have kill goals, I think I have some mine goals right now.
Remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
I need to get 5 kills with the mine goals. Got another. Fan playing the game. So we'll focus on XP goals next. That's what I'm usually really good at. So for weapons, you can use any weapon, but you don't have access to those weapons in your armory until you get to specific levels. Okay, so we'll jump back in, take a look at our XP goals. We need to get 1 long shot. We need to play the the Battle Royale game, total of 10 times. We only have 3 more of those to go. We need to get to the top 5 10 times. We've only done that once. We need to get 3 more mine kills. We need to dunk a tank into the water and collect 2 more crates. Okay, so good to remember those sorts of things. The best way I do it is basically to try to just memorize it each time. And I just kind of have a method of doing that on a regular basis. So basically we've got, I kind of try to make a sentence out of it. So I have using mines, I changed that to my. So I have to dunk my long crates and top 5 play Rocket Bot Royale. Playing Rocket Bot Royale, that's a beginner easy task. Those will go away after you get to a certain level. So since I do need more mine kills, we're going to get rid of the nukes, set in the mines, and jump back in. And it looks like someone's saying it can be browser too. They may be talking about the deal that they're offering. I'm not sure. We do have just a little bit of time. So we'll see if we can't quickly get the badge. Might be able to get some help from other players. But there's an Escapist badge if you escape the lobby. You will get a badge. And we're going to get some help. And then once you get out of the lobby, once you enter the next game and come out of the next game, you should get a badge. Alright, so I have the dunks. I've got mine kills. Oh, and I just dunked myself. Alright, that's okay. Coming out of it. We got another couple other tasks marked off. And then there's our badge, the Escapist badge. So we'll go to skins. Under skins we have badges, and then we have our new badge, Escapist badge. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And jump back in. And we got 10 seconds, so not much time. There is another badge potentially. It's the Great Escape. I don't know if that badge is still there or not, but we'll find out. Okay, so we need to get my long mine kill. I don't know if these players are friendlies or not. During gameplay, we'll have parachutes coming in, dropping off crates, which you can get more weapons for. And one of our goals is to get top 5. And there we go. If you look in the top right corner, that's got the tanks remaining. So now we've got top 5 tanks. Here's a heavy bot. This one has a little bit more HP than the basic bot tanks. And we've got a fan helping us out. And that's that. Alright, so we've gotten to the top 5. We got our season points. If you get first place, you'll get a ×5 multiplier. And then all that will go into our season goals. And we'll come out, take a look at our XP. And at the very beginning, you're going to be rapidly moving through your levels. In the top right, we got our friends, and we have a friend request. We can go and accept that and jump back over to XP goals. So we have more mine tasks. So we have 10 mines, 5 mines. Oh, reconnecting here. And so we need a long shot, and we need 1 dunk. All right, so basically dunk means that we're trying to knock a player off into the water. 8 seconds to the next game. So in order to knock get a dunk task, usually those can happen by accident, so and we missed the chance for that crate. When you kill players, if they have special weapons, they will leave their crates, and you can pick those up. Otherwise, just blast your way through the terrain, find different crates and weapons that are available out there. We're down to 3 tanks, so we have accomplished one of our top 5 goals. And I'm trying to force a specific kind of win. These whirlwind weapons can blow your opponent around. So that will take care of our dunk goal. And we've got a new badge. You can go ahead and add that in. Play for a little bit. Collect on our XP goals. And we've leveled up, so now we have a shield. We also get a new energy, so it gives us a little bit extra for the Armory. So coming back into the battle for the Armory. You don't see it right now, but if you remove your things, it refreshes. And now we've got an extra item. I still need to get, it's still, if you want to like really focus on grinding, really take a look to see what you have in the game. And for the game, I do have rapids, so we can, in order to use up all of the energy perks I have, I can do one rapid. So we'll go ahead and try that out. Jump back in. I have someone asking me, I think how long did it take for me to get to rank 70? So the first time with Dark Viper, I jumped in the middle of playing Rocket Bot Royale in the middle of the season, so I didn't bother getting the season pass. But after that, I got the season pass for 3 more months, so it took 3.5 months to get up to level 70. I am, but it's like really like focusing on the grind. And I forget which account I'm on because I don't have all the perks that I do for my other account. Okay. So I think we still have top 5 goals. Looks like we have a fan, so they're not attacking me. I'll take it. Alright, well I'll tell you what guys, I do have a squad, couple of squad goals, so I think Calvin's Corner Goat has joined. So anybody else who wants to join, go ahead for friends and we'll do a squad game. How's that sound? You might as well just kill each other. Kill each other or kill me, I don't care. Alright. So double checking. So one of the goals that we have is, let's see, we've got squad wins. We'll go ahead and talk about that in just a moment. Mines, squads, rapid, long, and still got to get 6 more top 5 in Battle Royale. So we'll do that in a moment. These squad games are going to be a little bit easier to do. So we'll go ahead and accept the new friend request. Another one. All right. So I'm going to go ahead, come back over to this screen. We've got Squad Deathmatch. I'm going to jump in here. I'm going to go ahead and send invites. I've got 3 friends. We'll see if all 3 of them join up. There we go. And we'll go ahead and jump into a game. And for Squad Deathmatch, I've actually done another video on that, so you can actually watch that video to get all the details on the game. But basically, it's 4 teams of 4 players, and with a 3-minute time, you're looking basically to get 10 kills within that 3 minutes. Be the first team to get 3 kills, and you win the game, the deathmatch. At the top right, if you look, you'll see the. Oh, no, I just died. You'll see the status. Which team is number 1? Currently, it's purple, but. And now we got 8 out of 10. We've almost got this one. Alright, thanks guys. Y'all actually did the work for me. Alright. And we'll go ahead and jump back in. And basically right now we are in the... Okay, we've already went through. So, let's see, what else? Like I said, you can also watch the video for the squad match. We can do this. We got time. Well, actually, we probably don't have time. Basically, once all the teams are filled, you will get... the game will start, so you don't have to wait the full 60 seconds for the game to begin. But in the lobby, on the top left, top right, there are these flowers. And I don't know how the game will figure it out, but if you let them all out before the time runs out, then you will potentially get a secret badge. I'm not sure. We'll find out. But you might not be able to find out until you actually play a Royale game.
We'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Other things to know about the Squad Deathmatch: if you fall into the water, you will lose your team a kill, so it can be a little bit difficult to continue to score points as the landmass disintegrates underneath all the weapons fire. There's also something that happens with the game where your teammates will materialize near another teammate. So it could be helpful if you find yourself like ending up respawning into water to start moving to a higher ground to get away from the water so your teammates aren't falling back into water. And we'll go ahead and jump back in.
Please be careful when removing your overhead luggage.
Okay, so we've got red team, green team coming out on the same side. Not just rematerializing it, no, I respawned. Alright, try this again. Alright, thanks teammates. Basically pulling me through this one entirely. Okay. Thanks, guys. Now, one of the things I find hard about streaming is trying to make a good video, just tutorial, but then you get kind of lost in the gameplay. So that's kind of what's going on this time. Is definitely getting lost into the gameplay. Alright guys, almost got it. It's getting close. Ah, good job, red team. Alright, so we got one of our mine goals completed. Go ahead and collect on that. Let's see, so we got long shots, 1 long shot, 5 long shots. We got rapid fire, mines, and 2 more squid wins. I call them squid wins because I just always call it squid games. Alright, so we got 8 players. Once we get up to 16, the game will begin. Wow, look at that. 3 bots there. Alright, good job, Purple. Yeah, no. Not locking it at all, am I?
Drop zone's approaching. It's boogie time.
Ah, drat. Oh, alright, good job, guys. Alright, collect on XP goals. Jump back in. I'll need one more. Oh, hey, got flak, but I still need to get rapid and mind kill, so we're going to stick with what we need to do.
We'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
There we go. Excellent, guys. Okay. So go and collect on those wins. Alright, let's see. Level up, that was 2 levels. Excellent. Oh, yeah, that's right, because the Squid Games are such a high XP goal win. Alright, win Battle Royale. And so we're actually done with Squid Games, guys. So we're going to go back to play Royale. And still need to get mines, rapids, need to collect crates. And currently it's laser tag. Taking a look at the time. 1 more hour, I believe. That's when, what's going to be next today? Is it the Special mode is License to Kill. Is that the one? For anyone who's new watching this stream, basically we have new game modes that change once every 6 days. Laser tag, and basically you can get some fast kills in those games. But at the moment, we'll just go ahead and jump back into the Royale and get that. I think red versus blue was yesterday. Oh yeah, 100 coins. Yeah, we can grab that for sure. Okay, so we need to get gameplay. Just play the game, I believe. Or no, we're still doing top 5, so we're looking to get through top 5.
We'd like to remind you that this is a
And I do have a win goal. Looks like I'm going to have some help on this one. Try not to kill my guys who are helping me. I do need to get rapid fire, so we'll just go ahead and grab rapids. And go look for some kills. Nope, those are my friends. Never mind. I might have too many friends here going on. I think we just might have bots left. Ah, missed them. Alright, where's everybody at? There's 3 of us, there's 2 more out there somewhere. There's one of them. Are these all friends? Nope, he's not a friend. Alright, we made it to top 5. Alright, we got some crates, got some mine task, top 5. And then up in the top right, we got 100 free coins. They'll re-establish themselves every 30 minutes. So free coins, take them. And jump back into solo play. We've got only 5 more top 5. And yeah, might still get that win in there. So we'll jump right back in. It's also one of those situations where if you need like focus on the win, I think I've got I'll have to go back and take a look. I can't remember what I got for perks. I'm not sure if I've got all the health or not. You can look at your bar and compare my bar to I Love Calvin over there, and it looks like my health bar is a little bit smaller, so I think I might only have like 1 health pack. So sometimes it can be helpful to get like full health if you're going for getting the win. Going to win with partial health sometimes isn't the best strategy. And I do need to get crates, so... Ah, getting the wrong button. Alright, thanks for the crates, guy. Nope. Alright, who's left? Oh, that's it. Excellent. Okay, so got that win, 75 points. That should take us, nope. Yeah, it should take us to another level. Alright, level up, get more coins. And since we got more coins, let's just get another tank. It better not be a 3-star tank, that will be crazy. And now it's blue, as expected. Okay. So we do have a trail. Didn't have it before. I usually don't use trails because it just kind of like dead giveaway. Kind of shows your position. So what's the new goal? Flak. Flak kills. Still need one more mine, so we'll just stick with what we've got. And let's see. Still need 4 more Royale wins and more crates. Okay, jump back in. So this game was, our live stream was going to be like more of a tutorial, but since we do have like a lot of people jumping in, we'll probably switch it around if everybody wants to do something different, and we can go back to doing some squad games instead of doing beginner level tutorial. Let me know what y'all think.
Be careful when removing your overhead luggage.
I just need 2 more. There we go. Get that one out of the way. Sorry, mate. I don't know if you're a friend or not, but... Okay, everybody's friends. I've got to kill some of y'all. Okay. I do not have a mine left. We can try to go see if we can get some crates. Definitely need to have the crate goal to finish up on. Okay, we're down to top 5, so I don't need to win anymore, so everyone just annihilate. Doesn't care if you kill me or kill them. Alright, good job. Alright. So do we want to go hard on playing Squid Games? We are going to do a quick account change. Oh, got those credentials wrong. And bringing it back. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. How are we going to do this? So I'm on Dark Viper now. I think I saw a couple of players. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely not doing custom. Thank you, though. That might be something from another time. Here, we'll do it this way. Oh, wait. I got to jump out. Not going to do that. Try this again. Let's see. Who else do we have? Oh, no. Gotcha. And get some other players in. Doesn't matter who. I don't necessarily have all of y'all on this particular account, so we could actually go back to the other account again, since I have a few of those in there. Da, da, da. Get one more in. All right, here we go.
Jerome chunks, please.
Good Lord. My team's killing it. Damn, good job, guys. Oh, well, this account apparently needs a squad win.
In the pipe, 555.
Good job, guys. All right.
We'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
So one of the things I like about this Squad Deathmatch is it's so easy to get assist on it compared to anything else I've ever done for XP grinding. Good job, guys. Somebody's killing it out there. Alright. Cash in my XP. I'm not going to do it. I've got some poison tasks, but I don't need to level up this account anymore. No point in bringing a bunch of poison out into deathmatch and killing all my own players.
In the pipe, 555.
Yeah, somebody in our team is really killing it. So this is the difference between being level 70 and actually being good. I've got 2 level 70 accounts, but I'm not a very good player. And you don't actually have to be a good player. You don't have to have a high level account to be a good player. One of the best players I've ever seen was level 15. I'm pretty sure it was an alt account, but they were basically playing Diamond. I've been playing Rocket Bot Royale since October. So, however long that's been, 6-7 months. But I also have been playing Goober Royale for well over a year, so I was already kind of familiar with at least the landscapes. Game mechanics are definitely different. Good job, guys. I had the highest ranked account in Goober Royale. I wasn't the best player. Best player in Goober Royale was I think 6371. Guess 6371. I can't remember if that's the correct guess number or not. Good job, guys. Oh yeah, I remember you, World X. Yeah, it looks like Goober Royale, they don't have quite as much, as many people playing it as they used to. I think for the most part, the game plays better when they have at least one dedicated player playing it all the time. I think I saw recently that they had someone playing it for a while, trying to get #1 consecutively, and they were having a lot more gameplay during that time. Hey, I actually killed more than 2 this time.
Please be careful when removing your own.
Oh, we lost one. That's alright. I'm not sure. Yeah, I've not considered what it is entailed to be a Rocket Bot Royale streamer. Um, Mostly, I wanted to do the videos because there was basically people. I don't post on Discord, but I see what's going on in Discord every now and then, and there was a lot of people wondering how I was leveling up so fast. So um, I ended up purchasing a better computer recently, and I thought I would do content creation as a side hustle. Have no expectation of making any money at it, but when you have a side hustle, you get to write things off as a tax expense, and so writing things off as a tax expense. So um, so mostly just trying to look to do good content creation for the games I'm playing, and I other games. I eventually will do a tutorial for Goober Royale. And then another game I like to play is 3D Tanks 3D. PC specs. Hey Google, what kind of computer do I have? What are the PC specs?
You have an Alienware Aurora gaming desktop with the following specifications. Processor, Intel Core Ultra 9285. Graphics, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070. Memory, 32 gigabytes RAM. Storage, 2 terabytes SSD.
Okay. Yeah, that's what my
Please be careful.
my AI told me. It told me it was a monster of a machine. So no, not a millionaire. I just I don't work anymore. I mean, I work. I don't play anymore. So how many frames per second? Frames per second for like the video streaming? I think I'm doing like 60 frames per second. Are we talking about for streaming or for the FPS? Uh-oh. Ah, dang it. I drowned. Gotta get away from the water. Well, apparently nobody's scoring very heavily on this one. This landscape, everyone keeps falling to the water, so it's just like. Oh, good job, Blue. If you go to settings and click the RBR logo like 10 times, you can see your in-game. Oh, that's interesting. Is this some kind of developer thing? Okay. Well, I can do it here. And click it 7 times. Did I do it? And then we want to turn on, was it the debug? Debug stats. Oh, okay. 180 frames per second. So, we're talking about like a FPS for the monitor.
Drop zone's approaching.
Yeah, I used to play this game on my old laptop, and when that's actually what I'm actually looking. I'm watching everybody on YouTube from my laptop. And that thing probably had 60, and I was also using that on with a television for a big screen, which basically ended up giving me a lot of video stuttering and audio stuttering, so it made the gameplay really, really bad. Oh, green's about to take it. Ah, good job, green. I'm talking too much, not playing the game as much. That's okay, everyone else can win. There's no worries about that. So let's see, what is this thing? We got resims, MS resim time, KB state size, connection, Ethernet, render carve points. I have no idea what half this. Not even half of it. I don't know what any of that is, basically.
We'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Ah. Do I have quad kill 500 times? No. I got triple. Well, it depends on which account we're talking about. For Dark Viper has 500 triples. Honestly, I don't think I've even barely broken like 500 quad kills for Dark Viper. I mean, I haven't broken 200, barely broken 200. Maybe 300, 2 to 300. So, yeah, it's between the two of them, I probably still don't have 500 quad kills. Uh-oh. Water hazard. Alright, good job, Red. Alright, thanks for joining the stream.
To hurl chunks, please use the vomit bag. We'd like to remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Ah, got me. Oh, where am I at? All right, good job. Yeah, I really don't do much on Discord, but I'll have to definitely keep it in mind. Definitely will consider maybe doing more than just the tutorial videos. I've just basically been doing the live tutorial streaming because it's just easier that way, but I'll definitely have to change my format.
Please be careful when removing your overhead luggage.
Oh, got me. Okay, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I really appreciate everyone joining, basically kind of giving me an idea of what the stream could do differently. So totally appreciate the gameplay today. So thank you everyone for joining in, and we'll do it again sometime. We'll go ahead and sign off. See y'all next time.